Kol, Holoyim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakat Kodash. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied and rule well for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanai. This will be titled Stockholm Syndrome. Okay, and you're looking at one of these two-third low-level politicians. Once again, shaved hair, which his may be trimmed off, but shaved face, you know, no hair on his face, and it's the simple call-out sins. And then the whole point is another example. Once again, the reason why I named this Stockholm Syndrome. These are people stuck in the love of the enemy, okay? When Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has given us an out to our condition, turn to him, okay? Turn to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in repentance, not continuing to believe in the oppressor, because that's what it goes into. So let's get that. Stockholm Syndrome is a purposed condition or theory that tries to explain why hostages sometimes develop a psychological bond with their captors. And that's what we've done. Okay, we've been taken hostage. All right, the northern and southern tribe. All right, right now serving in spiritual Babylon, majority of us under Edom, which is, you know, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked, which starts off with Edom. Okay, it is supposed to result from a rather specific set of circumstances, like being in slavery under these curses, Deuteronomy 28, namely the power imbalance continued in hostage taking, kidnapping, and abusive relationships. Okay, so that's what we've been. We've been taken, we've been kidnapped, and we've been in an abusive relationship with our oppressor. Okay, and it's turned majority of our people not to understand that, you know, the door is open. We have an escape. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, I know they want to sit next to the chains that they've been chained in and sit next to Master. Okay, and this is a true problem with our people. All right, this is the book of Isaiah. Sad but true. You can't make this up. Isaiah 8 or Isaiah 30 verse 8. Now go and write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come, for even forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, which say to the seers, see not. Who are the seers? The prophets. Okay, and to the prophets prophesies not unto us right things, as come up out of her mentally, come up out of the way the conditions we've been living here in spiritual Babylon are all over the world under the rulership of the wicked. Okay, prophesies not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, like money is prosperous. Okay, you pray a little bit harder, the Lord will help you build you up here in spiritual Babylon, or wherever you may be serving out your serving out the consequences of us being under the curses. Okay, speak unto us smooth things, prophesies deceit, and that's exactly what these Christianity pastors do. Some of the false prophets of Yasharallah do it, and definitely these politicians. Every politician. There is not no politician that is telling the truth, not of any race, and directly ours. Okay, get you out the way, turn aside, out the path. Cause the Holy One of Yasharallah, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, to cease before us. And how do we do that? By serving these people, by serving the oppressor, okay? By making them our gods, instead of turning to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Yasharallah, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, because ye despise this word, this truth, and trust in oppressions, and that's what they do, and perversionists, and stay therein. How do we stay therein? Because once again, it's 2023. You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics have come across this truth, but you choose to stay in the darkness. Okay, I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blackity black, or Hispanic, or I'm Indian. All of these things have nothing to do. Those are all the bywords and bywords that was placed on us through the curses. Now we understand we are Yasharallah, we are Judah, all the way down through Issachar, the 12 tribes. Okay, we have a father, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We have a place in this earth on top. Okay, once the Lord has done away with discipline us. Okay, but in the meanwhile, we don't have an excuse to stay dumbed down. Okay, therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a branch ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, okay, busting out of this comfort zone, basically, okay, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. Okay, so while you trusting in the oppressor, you're gonna fall instantly with the oppressor. Okay, I got Jeremiah 17 and 5. Thus saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, cursed be the man that trusteth in man. Okay, let me give you an example of that. Cursed be the man that trusteth in man. Look what they've done to us. Okay, all right, but we put away these feelings today. We put away the thoughts of this because we like to tell ourselves, oh, that was then, forgive them. All right, well, let's keep it going. More images. This is the man that you trust in, the enemy, the who's been sworn to hate us through his forefather Esau. He will have vengeance towards us forever. Okay, and today you say things are better. All right. I didn't mean to go that far. Salakia, we'll be back. All right, but that's who you putting your trust in. Thus saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, cursed be the man that trusteth in man and maketh flesh his arm. And that goes into, all of this military complex and what they claim they can provide for us, okay? And whose heart departeth from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, and remember also that's still being fulfilled. We still got to go into that MOTB. See, if you take that chip, that grain, and let them put it in you, you trusted in man, and you made flesh his arm, okay? And you departed from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So this is a prophecy that carries all the way out to the end, okay? All right, here we go. This is Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. Folly is set in great dignity on high. Okay, dignity is on high. Okay, it flourishes. That means you're flourishing. The folly. Okay, all these world leaders, all the wickedness that they're partaking in now, all the things being exposed, having absent-minded leader like Sleepy Joe being in any authority. That's dignity. That's folly set in great dignity. Okay, and the rich set in low places. Who are the rich? Now it's time to get this. All right, I've seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. And it's right there where I was. I just want you to see this picture. This is who we put our trust in. This is the man that we trust in to this very day, that we think that, oh, Trump, when things was better with Trump. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. This is still your enemy. It was your enemy in the scriptures, and this is in the scriptures. It's your current day enemy, okay? I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. So that's our people today in the low end, especially with Judah, the bottom of the burrow, scraping, okay? And who was at the top? The wicked, Edom, Okay? He that diggeth a pit shall fall into it, and whosoever breaketh the hedge, a serpent shall bite him. All right, so this man's time is numbered because he's dug in the ditch. Okay, but this also applies to our people, the 2/3, the falsified leaders, the wicked ones that seek their gain on this side, that seek the glory from the enemy, not from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, this is the book of Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are physicians of no value. Okay, and this I'm bringing this out for not only the rulers that rule over us, our oppressors, but our people that go hand in hand with that. You are physicians of no value, selling our people down the road, selling our people to the slaughter. Okay, the same people you tell us to forgive. Look how they train their children. This is current modern day. Look what he's doing. Okay? These are the people that you say that we can get along with to this very day. They hate you, Jake. You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics. All the nations hate you, but mainly Edom. Okay? Idumea, Esau's people. All right? And it makes me sick because you're going to see as I move forward what I'm talking about. All right? This is I'm just saying, this is a prime example. This is not 50 years ago. This happened in somebody's neighborhood last year, 2 years ago, 220. Okay, so what's really changed if this is how they raise their children to behave? All right. Right there. This is Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. My people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the way of the path. Okay, let me break that down again. As for my people, children are their oppressors. Okay, because Edom came out with Esau came about with Jacob. Therefore, we was already here. So in as far as the nations, he is younger. Okay, but as far as us, Esau was the older brother of Jacob. But now to think about it, you had our nation here before them. You had Isaac, Abraham before that. Okay, and women rule over them. Oh, my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err. That's our false prophets, our false teachers, and destroy the way of thy paths. Okay, so once again, let's get that. This is the fair use copyright 107. I am not selling any product. This is strictly for educational purposes. Now, along with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, this video alone gave me the inspiration for this video, Stockholm Syndrome.
In the nation.
Hearing us talk about, the hands that pick cotton are the hands that are now picking presidents. I mean, that is impactful, it is powerful, and that is the imagery that is important for the nation to see.
Jamie Harrison, the National Democratic Party chair, Crystal Spain, the South Carolina Democratic Party.
So Jamie Harrison, okay, Senator Scott, all of them, bootlicking, Stockholm Syndrome, okay, you gotta have a understanding, Jacob, that voting does not work, not only for you, but for nobody. These puppets are handpicked by the elites, okay? And even if these other nations had a say-so in their king, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai gave us the direct command not to put another king over you. That's what voting is doing. So you're disrespecting that, okay? We are not to vote other kings over our nation, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, okay? However, we do it anyway. And then we trust in it too. okay? We trust that what he just said. Let me play that one more time.
In the nation.
Hearing us talk about, the hands that pick cotton are the hands that are now picking presidents. I mean, that is impactful. It is powerful, and that is the imagery that is important for the nation to see.
Jamie Harrison, the National Democratic Party chair, Crystal Spain, the South Carolina Democratic Party.
So now it's no longer we shall overcome. It's we can all be one with the oppressor, okay? And what he said about that picking cotton to picking presidents, that's along the same line as Senator Scott, who said, my grandfather went from being a slave to seeing me in a politics seat. Okay, who gives a fuck, bro? Like, we trying to get crowns on our head. We trying to run this place for eternity. You fucking dummy. This is the book of Micah. Chapter 7, verse 10. Okay. Salakia. I'm moving too quick. All right, here's more of this. More of this madness. This Stockholm Syndrome madness y'all got. People say they can listen. I despise this man at the bottom. I hope he's on Trump's payout, because every time I turn around, he's wagging his finger, doing one of these wag your fingers and pointing something like he's making a point that's not being made. Once again, this man is one of the classic Stockholm Syndromes.
Keep saying it, and I don't care what people say. They can get mad at me. If Trump was in office, this would have never went down.
That's facts.
Trump 2024.
Yes, sir.
Had a Trump rally in the South Bronx.
In the Bronx.
The South Bronx.
And that's all Latins and blacks there.
Latins and blacks got tired of the Democrats scheming us and lying to us.
Facts.
And the Republicans said, we told you so.
I mean, we did, but hey, welcome to the good side. Trump 24, baby.
Okay. So, once again, I'm just giving you insight that these are
LGBT friendly. Europe and America believe women and men have equal rights. No other country believes that. No other country in the world, not in China, not in North Korea, not in Russia, do men and women have equal rights. Only in Queen of England land and America land, which is the baby of Queen England.
So you're saying that we're failing as a society because
and basically he said Babylon, okay?
women are holding positions of power?
Yep.
Okay, so then why are these countries that you're talking of ahead in everything?
Because the women.
Could it be because women are getting more involved?
Well, because we're losing our morals and our value systems is being destroyed because of our women are taking on the mindset of the men.
You cannot possibly believe that.
Well,
a video of a white lady.
You don't believe he's telling the truth? And this is a man that hardly comes across as telling the truth, okay? So here he goes.
WGN Investigates has an update on dysfunction in Dalton, where local leaders are fighting over transparency, spending, and safety. Now the South Suburbs' controversial mayor is firing back, and it all played out at a public meeting last night.
Y'all forget I am the leader. They want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet. The mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth. Y'all don't do no work.
Tiffany Henyard considers herself something of a crusader, but one who's clearly annoyed by questions.
First of all, did you see that bitch's hair? We once again, Stockholm Syndrome. And then this is the exact result for us having this Stockholm Syndrome. Everything's out of order, okay? But we're going to get that verse, though. Well, we already have got it. The women rule over us. And look what happens. Due to the gift of being under Edom, okay?
From a rebellious group of Dalton trustees who are in a standoff with her over spending.
At the end of the day, vendors are not being paid. Board approved it. The vendors are not being paid.
How about you be a good leader, bring RFPs to the forefront, so not just us, but the residents and everybody else in America know how the money is being spent.
WGN Investigates has cataloged tens of thousands of taxpayer dollars spent on trips, meals, and more by Tiffany Henyard and her allies in Dalton and on the Thornton Township Board, where she's the supervisor. Township credit card records show Henyard and other officials spent more than $67,000 on trips to Portland, Austin, Atlanta, and New York City. Many of the flights were first class. So were the accommodations. In Atlanta, Henyard and her team stayed at the Four Seasons Hotel, costing taxpayers more than $9,000. In New York, the bill came to $13,000. Henyard has refused to explain the specific purpose of the trips or why they travel in such style, but she appeared to refer to our reporting at Monday's Dalton meeting.
But everything we do for the people. But we under attack. We getting scrutinized in the media. For what? Loving on the people? Showing them that they matter to us? We going through the fires for y'all.
Henyard calls her critics grandstanders who should get in line.
Y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here.
She black. She black. She blackity black, but black, y'all. I'm glad I'm not. I'm Yasharala. He Prince of Power. Okay? Not some derogative byword.
Beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
Dalton's difficulties got...
Now, where did we hear that this black woman will be put in power? Through the curses, okay?
Worse in recent weeks with water main breaks Henyard blames on trustee budget cuts. Then 4 people were shot and injured last week, leaving nerves frayed and Henyard's opponents pointing out her sizable security detail.
It's unfortunate that politics are being played, but what has happened is $1 million out of my budget has been cut because of politics.
We're not saying the police is not doing a good job. What we're saying is you're assigning all of them to be with you when they should be out here protecting the residents so we can all feel safe.
Residents are taking notice. Some spoke.
Now, Micah 7:10, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which said unto me. Okay, and look at her whole profile, set up by Edom. Okay, set up by Edom, dressed like Edom and wicked like Edom. Okay, where is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, thy Abba, thy Father, thy Allah, thy power? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets, and we can't wait. Do you think we gonna feel sorry for some high haughty Eve snapping her finger, rolling her eyes, and spending your money at the same time? Oh, come on, man! This place has got to go. Just like that, the DA who got caught up with Trump trying to put Trump to jail while she's sitting up there doing adultery, spending tax money on adultery. And man, this is just madness. You Eve have fell all the way for it. You took the rope and now you're gonna hang from it. Okay. And once again, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai says, she that is my enemy. Okay? That is my enemy. All right? So that's what you will become to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And ain't no way around it. Okay? Peep this out. The tail end of this. This goes right back in the Stockholm Syndrome.
Some spoke for and others against the mayor.
But, you know, we got the mayor here, I mean, meeting with the president of the United States. Everyone's seen the picture. I mean, that's a big deal. That is great promotion for this city, for this town.
Ladies and gentlemen, be civil.
I got to read that. I got to play that again. If that went over your head, once again, Stockholm Syndrome. So now you got a Jake that's saying she can't do no wrong with his tax money because she got a picture with the damn president. Okay, man.
Oh. Feel safe.
Residents are taking notice. Some spoke for and others against the mayor.
But, you know, we got the mayor here, I mean, meeting with the president of the United States. Everyone's seen the picture. I mean, that's a big deal. That is great promotion for this city, for this town.
Ladies and gentlemen, be civil.
Once again, folly is set on high. That's folly right there. Okay? I shouldn't even have to explain no more. All right? This is Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay up on horses and trust in chariots because they are many and in horsemen, because they are very strong. Excuse me. But they look not unto the Holy One of Yasharallah, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, neither seek Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. Because once again, his ways are not the ways of this world. Okay, if we were seeking him, you wouldn't hear no black this, black that. You wouldn't even see our people trying to contribute to this felon system. Okay, and still bragging about the military might, and then that one dude wagging his finger. Yeah, that's right. Trump was here. Trump is the enemy. Biden is the enemy. They're all the enemy. Psalms 83. All the other nations are the enemy. Hell, 2/3 of our nation are the enemy. Okay. All right. Now this is how it's gonna go down. Peep this out.
Of U.S. threats.
This was just a warning.
So the threats of U.S. military dominance, the threat of U.S. military action will no longer carry the weight that it used to. So I think overall, the situation is reflective of the decline of the U.S. in political power, in military power, and in diplomatic power. If circumstances continue as they do, it will be very, very difficult for the U.S. to further accept escalation because they would just embarrass them more. So the threats.
Okay. So see, why I just read, woe to them that trust in Egypt. Egypt is crumbling. Egypt is falling. Egypt, it no longer brings fear to any of these other nations. Okay, so the 2/3 of our people, Stockholm Syndrome, are going to fall with their oppressor. Okay, just like Stephen and Django. Okay, he said all the black people leave. Stephen he said, not you. No, not you. No, Stephen, you got to go. Stephen represents you 2/3. You bootlickers. You Stockholm Syndrome. Okay? This is the book of Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined. Whose days? Edom, the enemy. The Lord's enemy. Okay? The number of his months are with thee, and we're in that time now. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So while you continue to say, Trump, it just would have never happened with Trump has his time appointed too. Biden, all of them, Adumia has their time appointed, and it's over. All these other nations had their time. This is the last. This is the last of these wicked nations ruling over our people. Okay. This is the book of Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore, wait upon me. Who is this speaking? Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. Not wait upon Trump. Not Senator Scott believes that this is the greatest country and we can overcome everything. Therefore, wait upon me, saith Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, which he's doing right now over in all of Asia, Eastern and Western Asia, okay, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation, my righteous anger, not kumbaya, not we gonna come, I'm gonna bring all these nations together, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna have the meeting, and everybody's gonna walk away, I'm gonna make them shake hands, hug, and it's gonna be love from now over. No. To pour upon them mine, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's indignation, righteous anger, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So, hey, get down or lay down. All right. If you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics, Yasharallah, repent. Okay. You know, we're here to help seal the elect by passing this word, meaning we're the hopeful election. We're hopeful, but Yahweh Bashim Yahushai only knows that number. So turn away from your folly, turn away from your sin, repent. Okay. Once again, this has been Stockholm Syndrome. Shalom.